Either way, we are ready to go. The final game of the regular season for the Devils begins right here, right now, and they win the opening draw. Donald back to Mosey. Mosey up to Sanford. Sanford shot high on Robson, saved. And it's from the point from Gawley. There was a big deflection on the way through. It's Griesuk. Griesuk against the post. He retains the puck here, turns and shoots, and it nearly trickles through bounds. He got enough on it. Here are the Blaze. Cressy goes to net. Cressy tries the wraparound attempt on bounds, and it's a good save by the Devils netminder. There's a little bit of afters as well. Puck ricochets off into the air there, and good forechecking by Zach O'Brien, causing the Blaze some problems, and you see them here, and drops a Cohen Olszewski. Olszewski saved. Robson. There's a hit by Brandt along the boards, and he's turned the puck over here. Riley Brandt to Davis. And it's an incredibly good stop initially by Robson, and the follow-up by Brandt from behind the net wasn't enough. Devils looking to rotate potentially. Donaghy's come forward, he comes back and then finds the shot pass. It won't go, and it was loose. It's still loose, it's tucked away. Robson couldn't keep a handle on it. McDonald tracked it all the way through, and he tucks away his 28th of the year, and the Devils do indeed lead on the power play.
And you felt it was always going to be fairly scrappy, the one that was going to open the floodgates here. Well, maybe open the floodgates anyway. But it's a very good job from McDonald to Donaghy, going cross-seam on that. It's a shot pass to McDonald, who ends up putting something on net. Robson gets hold of the initial one, but he doesn't get it clean. He hasn't killed the play.
Josh McDonald. McDonald looks to pull a move, can't, drops it back. Donaghy now, Donaghy through the traffic, and it doesn't go in. Goodness me, I thought that one was destined for the back of the net. Barrow along the boards, wins another battle, and it's great play by Ryan Barrow, but another fantastic stick. But Batch it is at the point. Batch picks his spot, can't put that one home. Hazeltine, not normally one to drop the gloves. Riley Brandt, of course, we've seen it do it many times. And Regush with a chance, and it follows in for the Blaze, and they've drawn a penalty, and that one doesn't go, and we'll get the call now. Olszewski and Amoroso with some contact here, but O'Brien is with the puck. Olszewski, and he goes down to the ice, and that one looked a call for me. Batch with a shot through traffic, and Robson saves, and that second one on Olszewski for me looked like it should have been called maybe. There won't be an icing on that call. And really good play by the Devils. It's Riley Brandt, and that one's off the post. Here's Luciani again. Nice move by Luciani. Once again, it drops in again, and saved by the pad of bounds. And there was some afters there between Clements and Riley Brandt, who continues to look for a dance partner as there's a shot coming in. It follows in, 2 saves by Bounds. It's still loose, and that one's hooked wide, and Bounds is without a stick currently. There's a follow-up shot. Shot in and off the pad of Matt Robson, and there will be a penalty on the play, and it's Cole Sanford who will be called here. And Kennedy has done exactly what he's done all season long, which is draw penalties out the Devils. Josh Batch tries to get a retaliatory penalty, but Kennedy is playing that perfectly.
Well, I think in the context of things, on a 5-on-4, I think that's a bit of a soft one.
Well, in a game as well that there's not been too many calls, you feel maybe that one was a little bit harsh, but either way, the Blaze continue on. Griesuk, shot through wide of the net, it jumps up into bounds, and it comes off the back and into the back of the net. The Blaze are level, boos ring around the Vindico, but whether they like it or not, a goal is a goal.
It is, and that is as unusual as a goal that you'll see. The shot comes in, and it loops over off the backboards, right over the top of bounds, right onto the Coventry Blaze tape. And we'll see it here. It is Gresham at the top there.
I think it's
Alderson.
Cressy who gets the last contact on it, but you see it jump back onto bounds.
Yeah, it's a deflection in front from Cressy over at the top, and it lands back on Cressy's stick, and he's alert to it.
And as the clock does tick down, we said we had 2 games left of the regular season at home for the Devils. But we're going to get a little bit extra tonight. Sit up, creates a bit of space for himself. Cole Sanford thought about a shot, didn't go with it. Martin does shoot. And this Amoroso almost turns the puck into his own net there. What an end that would have been to tonight. It's going to be a 3-on-1 for the Blaze. Griesuk. He's got Luciani with him. Griesuk into Ben Bounds. Bounds gets the glove on it. McDonald thought about heading into the zone, in the end couldn't, and He's taking huge amounts of pressure from Tolberg. In the end, McDonald comes away. Oleszewski. And the Devils fans wanted a penalty. Luciani for the Blaze. Drops it back to Griesuk. Griesuk to Luciani, saved by Bounds. What a save by Ben Bounds. And the Devils come forward. Less than a minute to go. Bush. Sanford. Saved by Robson. It's Cressy. Cressy now will skate forward round the net. Seitz is all alone. Seitz tucks it away, and the Blaze have won it in overtime. And he was left all alone at the back door. And a huge win for the Coventry Blaze. 7 seconds to go in overtime. And the season series finishes 4 apiece between these two. But don't worry, Franny, we got 2 more next week.
And somebody's got to win the series, haven't they? But what a game. I mean, that was a playoff game. That was game 1 of the playoffs. And it was 1-up to Coventry. But look at Cressy. He's looking, he's got his head up, he carries the puck, and he knew where Seitz was going to be. So he carried on going. He didn't even need to take a look back, and he put it in perfectly just on the back door. And Seitz almost fell into the goal with that because the pass was absolutely perfect.